going on, heroes, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are doing another build for you guys. So if you're new to the channel, this is a superhero channel where I teach you guys how to become a superhero. But remember, a superhero is not just about the cape and about the costume. It is about helping as much as you can, whenever, wherever you are. But aside from that, we're talking about the superheroes with the capes, with the powers. So, in today's video, we will be building Captain America's shield, as you saw from the clip in the beginning of this video, and how the shield turned out. So we're going to be using a few things for this project. We're going to use our centerpiece, which we're going to be using to make our star, because this is a Captain America Viking shield edition. And we have our big piece, which won't fit in the camera, but I'm going to try it anyway. And we are going to be using metallic blue spray paint, a lot more of these carriage bolts. Alrighty guys, so to start off this project, we are going to be using our centerpiece, which we're going to be making the star and a couple of the edges around the star. So we're going to go ahead and start drawing out our star, and then we're going to start cutting this with our, what is that thing called? The saw thingy. I forgot what it's called. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and start drawing out our pattern on top of our small wood piece so we can go ahead and start putting it on the shield.
Oh, welcome guys to voiceover time. Alright, we are here. I'm trying to find the center of our discus thing so that we can go ahead and place the star in the exact center of our wood discus thingy. This by far was the longest part of the project, and it took the most time because when I was making the star, I actually measured it wrong, making all the sides even instead of making all the sides uneven. Man, I do have to say that I am good with words. Apart from that, I fixed all of the problems by adding 1,000 more lines to the star, and eventually we will use these lines later when we cut down the sides of the star to give it a more 3D effect.
Alrighty guys, so the next part for the project will be cutting out the star. This is a different kind of shield than the actual Captain America shield. So I'm kind of throwing my own spin on it because this is a Viking shield and not actually Captain America shield. Alright, so we have our workbench right here, 2 chairs, and then we are going to go ahead and start cutting out all the pieces right there for the star.
Alright, so we went ahead and finished the star, and this is what it looks like. All the sides were cut out perfectly, and the star turned out a lot better than I thought it would. But now it's time to go ahead and start shaving off some of the sides so that we can go ahead and give this star a 3D effect.
Alright guys, so we officially have finished those little indent cuts for the star, and this is what the star looks like so far. It's coming together quite nicely. As you can see, we got these nice curves for the centerpiece, and we are not going to scrap the old pieces. We are actually going to put them on the outside so it makes kind of a large emblem kind of thing for the center of our shield. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my Dremel tool, and I'm going to go in, fine detail, fix up a little bit of the spots that I messed up, and then we're going to go ahead and start applying everything onto the shield itself.
After fixing all the spots, it was time to go ahead and paint the star, so that's what I went ahead and did. covering the star in complete metallic spray paint and letting it dry for a couple hours. After that, I went ahead and started painting the outside of the shield, which was going to be the blue part surrounding the star, and then it was finally time to go ahead and add everything onto the main part of the shield.
Alright guys, now that we have that stuff painted, we are going to go ahead and find the center of our wood piece, our big wood piece, and then go ahead, mark the center so we can start putting all the other pieces that we just painted all the way around the shield.
Finding the center of our wood piece, I went ahead and started putting all the pieces around the shield in the correct order.
Alright, now that we have all of our pieces placed on top of the shield, we are going to go ahead and screw all of those pieces down.
Alright guys, it is taping time. So we're going to go ahead and take the tape all the way around the shield in a circular motion so that when we go ahead and put on our silver and red stripes, it goes all the way around the shield and connect. Next, we're going to go ahead and start drawing dots around the tape so that when we cut off all the excess tape, we have a perfect circle around the shield, which will mean that we'll have our perfect paint lines all the way around the shield. Alright, we are going to go ahead and start cutting off all the excess tape so that we have a nice perfect circle all the way around the shield, and remove the center star, clean it up, and then we're going to go upstairs and paint it. I started by making the outside of the shield red because I wanted to make it a little bit different than Captain America's shield. Then I went in and I added in my metallic silver. Once that was done, it was time to take off our tape. But while the paint was drying, I went ahead and I started finishing up our star for the center of the shield. I started weathering it and added in some cool textures so that it would all be ready once the paint was dry.
Alright guys, now that we have everything in place, the shield is coming together. So what I've done is I've put blue dots all the way around the shield, and this is exactly where our carriage bolts are going to go. So the carriage bolts are going to line the outside and on the inside. So we're going to start drilling the holes and then go ahead and start screwing in these carriage bolts for the shield. Alrighty guys, now that that's done, we are going to go ahead and start putting in the carriage bolts. We have all of our carriage bolts on the outside of our shield. We are going to go ahead and color them in with red Sharpie, kind of like what we did for the other project, the Harley Quinn bat.
And once we finished, here's what the final product looks like. I had a lot of fun making this project, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video.
I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're interested in watching another, go ahead and click on one of the links below. If you guys are interested in becoming a superhero yourself, then you know this is the place to be. So go ahead and turn on post notifications and subscribe to the channel. Remember guys, always be a hero, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace.